Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geomologist Presents. Today, we are continuing our test play of Kismet Games' upcoming. You pronounce it better than I do,
Project Psyche.
because I always want to drop the E. So, Project Psyche, and we will be led in our journey today by Dee McKinney of Kismet Games. This is our second um, episode of this particular adventure, and she'll talk about it and talk us through and get us to the action. All right, take it away, Dee.
Okay, so our intrepid players have arrived at Synaptra Incorporated, which they're planning to infiltrate. They have badges that will get them to some parts of the building, and they are supposed to meet with the CEO for a 20-minute meeting around 11 o'clock. And leading them through these endeavors is this fella, Beatty the intern. This guy right here. That's the exterior of the building. This is a scientist that they sort of tracked, a former scientist, and then this is where they're standing in the lobby. So
Bless
you walk, sorry, go ahead.
you. Oh no, I just said bless you.
Okay. You're in the lobby and you are led around the corner, and let me pull up a quick map for you of where you're taken. Okay. It's a terrible picture. You are given a brief tour of this ground floor, so I'm gonna just go ahead and share that map with you. I don't think that's a big secret. You can see signs, and I will just real quickly describe the places you pass by. One is the lobby, as you already know. Two is the reception area, and three was where you scanned in with the creepy ass scanner. When you walk by, having a look at two different things. When you walk by station four, you're given the quick tour again. This is not a big secret. There are very clearly two security guards there, and you see some monitors monitoring. This is not a huge surprise. What is somewhat of a surprise for a tech firm, they are armed with pistols.
Hmm, okay.
Interesting. It looks like that five is where a couple of staff admin work. Six is the very cramped and rather crummy intern office. In seven is a huge meeting room. You see a sign that eight is office of the director, and there's administrator's admin assistant's office right besides that. 11 is a corporate cafe, 12 is a catering kitchen, and 13 looks like it can be converted to an auditorium for big presentations. Currently has some exercise equipment in there. And I may have mentioned 10 is storage.
Hmm,
So unless you'd like to do something, Beatty's going to lead you to number seven, the meeting room.
okay.
Okay.
Be fine with that. I'm just sharing the map so our viewers can see it.
Okay, great.
Um, I think personally my character would be of the opinion that she would like to go to seven, but she would like to covertly, or I guess you could say sleuthily, peek in windows. If there's a door, maybe act as if she's looking for a restroom and open the doors occasionally. Even if they yell at her, she's just thinking that's probably what she would do.
Okay.
Always playing the game there.
Why don't you give me a agility plus stealth roll or a wits plus investigation? I'll let you pick.
I have agility plus stealth would be 4, or you said agility wits?
Wits plus investigation.
Okay, well, I have nothing in investigation, so agility is much better.
Okay.
So agility plus stealth, so that's 4 dice. And I got one success. So I got 1 6, 1 3, 1 2, and 1 5.
Okay, great. One success is all you need. As you're walking down past the hallway, past number 4 specifically, you, I know you brought that purse with all kinds of stuff in it.
Oh yes, lipsticks, you name it.
Your lip balm cleverly slips out of your purse and you stoop to get it, momentarily kind of stopping traffic in the hallway. And you get a super good look at the security room, which is number 4.
Okay.
And remember how I said
Oh.
there were cameras? You
Mhm.
actually see upstairs some cameras on this image that I shall share with you. Now,
Ooh.
important, there are supposed to be there are 9 beds there. There's one that's hidden behind the central part. 4 of them are occupied with people who you would know look comatose, and they're hooked up to these strange looking headsets and then all the other medical equipment that you can, imagine. Um, and you get like a really good look because, like I said, you're bending over to pick up your lip balm, and that's what you see.
Hmm.
What
One of the
I
cameras is just panning and then it flashes to something else. Sorry, go ahead.
what I have, if I saw patients in those beds, I know I had a description of the comatose patient that was taken from the hospital and transferred over there. Would I have seen something I would have recognized as possibly being that patient?
Maybe it is really hard to see since they have these helmets on their heads. It's quite possible. They all look, actually, not all of them. Of the 4, 3 are older, but one fella looks like he could be in his mid-20s,
Okay,
just from the physique.
sounds good. And is my link still established with Jim? So
Yes.
I could basically tell him from my mind to his about it. Here's the security room. I'm seeing the camera. I would be describing it in my mind to him so that
Hmm.
hopefully he could get an accurate picture. And I'm
Yeah, it's just
assuming,
like as if you're talking to him in the same room. It's just your
and
thoughts to his thoughts.
I'm assuming the Reverend might be able to hear it or no. It's only one, right? It's only linked to one.
No, this is really important. I'm glad you brought this up. If you are using that basic power broadcast,
Everyone
Mm-hmm.
hears you, yeah.
everybody who is psionic in the immediate area and medium range is cha-ching,
Oh, so maybe I shouldn't describe it.
up to 25 meters away. So
Yeah.
before you do that, I just wanted to let you know because I know this is all new.
Hmm.
Alrighty, so I'm looking to see if I have something because there's broadcast, but I thought we were linked. He and I were linked through his power where only he could hear me.
Maybe that's true. Let me look at his power real quick.
Is that what
It's,
it says, Carl?
Who?
You. You're the link. I thought
No, I thought
no,
you
B,
had
no,
B,
no.
BJ has the link, or BJ's
BJ
character
has
okay.
does.
Link, and the Link
Okay.
discipline. I'm thinking you're talking about did he use the connect power, which is you link a number of sides you can see. Is that the one
Right.
you used?
Yes, I thought. Is that correct, BJ?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
if I'm thinking it, all three of us could hear it, but no one else. Okay.
Yes,
If
that's
he,
true with the connect power, but if you're using a psi power, other sides may quite possibly know that. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have used that because if he had already established a link between the three of us, that's how we've been
Well,
talking.
that's I don't think that's a like it's just always on. We have to,
you have to do, you have to do
establish
it,
if we're
yeah.
doing it and then run the risk of that comes with it.
That's
Right.
right. So BJ, did you want to not have that when you guys went in? That's up to you.
Well, what do you guys think? I mean, there is that
I
the
think
rest
we
they'll figure out we're doing it.
Well, I
I
thought
don't.
we did it. I thought we set it up before we walked in. So I thought it was already on because I was talking to you
We were
guys about,
we were doing it at the restaurant
Yeah, at the
Mhm.
restaurant
the
we
night
did it.
before, but I don't
yeah.
know if we were doing it.
I don't recall that you were doing it before you went in, but just because I think you were concerned that if there are any size here, there's a
Okay.
good chance they'll know that. But
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you
I
guys.
would rather just get a
Then,
no. I would rather just get a normal tour of the facility before we start any shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I think so too.
I mean, I was just dropping my lipstick and peeking indoors.
Right.
So I
Yeah, I
then
mean
I
that kind of stuff is easy. Yeah,
yeah, and
that's
I
fine. I don't mean like nothing, but like
yeah.
high risk stuff.
Right.
Oh no, not high risk. So I would wait until I picked up my lipstick and I got closer in range and I
Okay.
would try to mention something without mentioning it, like, "Oh, sorry, I dropped my lipstick," and I can't be on camera without my lipstick being perfect or my hair. Sorry about that, guys. When I was in the hotel in the bed and I messed up my hair. You know how it is. I'm trying to give
Beatty,
subtle hints.
Beatty is leading the tour. I think Jake and Jim probably can at least realize you're trying to tell them something. Um, all right, you guys walk down to the cafe area.
Okay.
So it is pretty much what you might expect. There's some vending machines, there's a microwave, a refrigerator, things like that. And behind you, by the way, you may not remember, I posted this picture. Leanna Darcy, who is sort of the administrative person. She sort of runs the day-to-day affairs of the place. And
Mhm.
she didn't think anything odd about the lipstick. You got a success, you think, but she does seem kind of strict and she's definitely keeping an eye on Beatty, like she doesn't trust him.
Okay.
All right.
Would I be able to ask her questions?
Not until after you I think the picking up the lipstick and getting that glimpse of the security, probably that's gonna take a moment of your time.
Oh no, what I wanted to do was have my character go up and tell her, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to delay. I dropped my lipstick."
Yeah, she says that's fine. Won't you come this way to the assembly area?
Of course, of course.
So that's room 7, and it has a very good high-tech AV setup. Um, I would like Jake or Jim to make a Wits plus investigation roll.
Was there
And
anyone
if you,
was there anyone in the lounge at all besides the person you described, or
she's walking behind you.
wits plus investigation?
Yes. As you walk
So
into this
I got a
conference
total of
room.
4 on that. Do you have better than me?
Yeah, I have
So one
I
of you
have
can help the other if you wish.
oh, is it like my all my
Yeah, let's do that.
I have like 9 dice. I have 9 dice.
Well, I'll help
Okay.
anyway.
Um,
All right. I'll give you 10. Do you have any stress dice?
I have one stress dice, I think.
So
Yeah.
roll the whole thing.
So that's 11 dice.
10, I thought.
Yeah,
You had 9 and he
I have
gives you
9.
plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 10.
Okay. So far, I'm gonna take other dice out of my tray. It's gonna be a big. The 2 so far, but I still got some dice to roll. Do I need
Okay.
to? Do you need to roll more or
Just for funsies, sure.
6? It's like yeah, 4 more regular dice to roll. I got a 5 on the stress dice.
Okay, so that's no problem there.
Yeah, so just two successes.
Okay, great. I am going to just share my screen and
Okay.
let you guys
okay,
read this.
I will stop sharing. Hold on.
Why?
I'm trying to share something.
Just trying to share something, but it's okay. There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
You step into the room and you're just kind of looking around, Jim, and it, this place probably could stand a little better cleaning service. You
Hmm.
see a crumpled piece of paper behind the garbage can, like somebody tossed it and it didn't get in, and then somebody moved the garbage can and it's right there. And while Maya is talking to Miss Darcy, you see that crumpled piece of paper, and I'm just going to assume that you pick it up, and this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what you see. This is what you see.
Okay.
Can you all see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes.
Uh,
There you go. It's a little better.
mhm. All right.
The soul remembers what the mind forgets. Hmm. Stabilizing a cognitive drift, extracting high affinity memory threads,
Okay.
enable continuity of consciousness. Is that all if you were
Well,
sucking psionic, would we know that? Or that's what it seems like.
Project Pharos is a thing that, right? It was like it existed but didn't exist. Is that correct?
Teddy Kane leaked some
Yeah.
information
Okay.
onto a public website.
Hmm.
It was up for a very brief period and then it went down, the
Project.
post.
Okay.
And this sounds exactly like what she was talking about.
Hmm.
Now, all
Hmm.
this baloney is just a bunch of marketing stuff.
Yeah.
So a log line, synopsis, these statements. This is all like something from a marketing team has written. It is a little dusty and spidery. Like I said, it just got hidden behind the trash can. You, as you were stepping in the room, you saw it. And Miss Darcy didn't see you, neither did Beatty, because they're just not paying that much attention.
Okay.
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 So any questions about this? And when we played this in person, I literally had it crumpled up on a piece of paper and tossed it on the
Hmm.
table.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. That seems like fun. No, I don't think
Okay.
there's
So I
any
wonder if we can.
question.
I wonder
Go
if we
ahead, Cole.
can like bring it up, like because it's supposed to have been leaked, right? So I could bring it up if we need to,
Correct.
or someone could bring it up and say, "Oh, what's this Project Pharos I read about?" You
Do
know,
you
but
wanna do you wanna make mention that we found the note or
no,
oh okay.
no, we'll just the leak that was there briefly or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it was very short. Okay. Everybody sits down. There's water, there's coffee, there's tea. This is just like any,
Hmm.
pitch meeting, essentially. This is what you're doing. And this very nice looking, extremely well dressed fella walks into the room.
Okay.
Back to sharing. Hold on.
Yeah, can I
He's
have
very
some?
confident. He walks in, he shakes your hand. He's like, "How do you do? I'm Terrence." Oh, that was my hand. Sorry.
Mm.
I talk with my hands. I apologize. He
Oh no,
walks
it's
in,
okay.
he shakes your hands. He meets you. He's got that, how do I put this? Businessman vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he probably has he has an MBA, that sort of thing. Um,
Okay.
he says, "I'm Terrence Darnell. Welcome to Synaptra. I understand that you have some investment capital that you're interested in discussing. Please have a seat." I prepared a brief company portfolio statement, and he's got like a portfolio in green and gold. It's got definitely what their boilerplate for their company is.
Hmm.
It's got the company logo. It's got a list of, D is not a business person. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, current investors, all the things you would need to know if this is in fact what you were doing and running a venture capital firm and offering them money. It's all quite orderly and very well put together. Miss Darcy and Beatty take a seat at the table. You see that there's another fella in the room who nods and says, I'm Mr. Darnell's assistant. My name is Tom Hunter. Glad to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Okay.
Mr. Hunter.
And he's like, I'll just be taking notes at this meeting. So just forget I'm here.
No problem. I can see that as you doing your due process. If I
Okay.
if I start thumbing through, because I definitely want him to see that I'm thumbing through his book. I'm specifically wanting to look to see if he has any stats about what the research is, how it's working, where it's published, and then there's another part of me that wants to see if they have anything about security listed there. Because if not, I want to say what's missing is how are you handling
Hmm.
the leak?
If you uh, please, at some point, would love it if you would look at my LinkedIn profile. Um, so my background is I'm a image expert.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times I'm hired for a few years by companies, and I work at them in a known succession to essentially help them polish their image and clean up any misunderstandings. Eh, that's why I'm here. And I've been here for 3 months, and I'm delighted to say we've made amazing progress.
Oh, I I'm very pleased to hear that. Father will be very excited to hear that. And if you wouldn't mind, I'm sure that you would be willing to give us a written statement that's notarized that states that what has been leaked has been dealt with appropriately.
Yes, we have a standard packet we can absolutely notarize and have that prepared for you. But let's talk a little bit about what you have to offer Synaptra. And I would say whoever is negotiating this deal is going to be empathy plus persuasion. So I'm not sure. I think I'm looking at the preacher. That's just the one I happen to have up. And I know they have seven. So Father Jake has seven. I don't know about anybody else.
I only have five.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess it's the father.
the preacher,
Reverend.
The
he's the
So,
reverend.
talker out of the group.
so Reverend Jake, I will have you make a roll, but why don't you go ahead and give me your verbal pitch?
Uh,
Oh, I'm grabbing my dice here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much we said we had in initial offering.
About 1.5 million.
I'm not a finance person in real life, so I have no clue what an actual. Okay.
Neither am I. I think you said 1.5 million. That's fine.
Yeah.
I will assume you know what you're doing.
All right. So we are prepared to offer uh, a, a handsome sum to and to invest in this project, assuming everything is, of course, above board. And our investors just want to make sure everything is, from your security to your financial plan, business plan, to to make sure you've got the proper uh, both scientific rigor, and that you've taken care of any legal and ethical issues that would be apply to human research, standard stuff. But we're
He
very excited
nods.
and very interested in the prospects here.
Why don't you go ahead and make your roll for me?
All right, 7 dice, and I'm trying to get a
6. And do you have any stress dice at the moment?
I don't think I have any stress dice.
Okay. So 7 dice, and the only thing that will work is a 6.
I haven't stressed myself out yet.
It's coming.
I have 1 6 out of
Okay.
all that.
Yay.
So you certainly sound sincere. I mean, this is kind of what you're good at. You make your pitch, and you have a quiet, reserved dignity about you, and he listens intently. He's like, it's refreshing to know that some of the questions I prepare ahead of time are going to be useful for you. He briefly walks you through their basic security protocols, including that was a biometric scanner you guys went through. I mean, that was no big secret. He talks about yada, 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 um, high-tech security cameras. He names some Swedish brand that's very expensive. He talks about the vetting process for employees. Um, and he says, how exactly are we going to discuss your method for transferring funds? Do you want milestones? Do you want a percentage? How do you think you normally do this sort of thing? How would you like to do that?
Um,
I,
give me a
I
minute to
think,
Google that. No,
well,
Milestones is good.
I think
yeah, I
miles.
think,
Yeah.
well, Maya would probably lean over and suggest he ask for both just to see what they say. Because that's going
Okay.
to include more paperwork. And if they don't want to do more paperwork, that's kind of telling that they're trying to hide stuff in my mind. That's how I think about it.
Okay.
He says, well, obviously we would prefer a 50% now, 50% later. We can set 3 milestones if that's a little better for your company.
Well, I would think
Of course.
four. Don't you want to ask for four, Reverend?
I mean, it's not like we really have money.
I know, but
Right
we're
now, he
trying to,
believes you do.
yeah,
Mhm.
That's what I
but
mean. I mean, I don't. I think he needs to think that we can. We don't want to arouse any suspicions on his part that we can't. You know.
right, but I think it's a bit much for him to ask for half up and half later, but maybe offer him, okay, if we're going to only do 3 milestones, then you can have a third, a third, and a third.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. He snaps his fingers, kind of weird, and says, Tom, go get this done. And you see the personal assistant just kind of nods and gets up and walks out of the room. It's kind of weird.
Oh, like he snaps his fingers and the guy kind of gets up like
Uh-huh.
like an okay, interesting.
Sort of
This isn't the CEO, is it? Is this a CEO?
this is the CEO. This is Darnell, Terrence Darrell.
Okay.
And the administrative assistant, Tom, who was talking to you as you came in,
Hmm.
just sort of seems to it was just abrupt. If I had an administrative assistant, I sure as heck wouldn't snap my fingers at them.
Hmm.
That would just be rude.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
Um,
Tom? Is there anything odd in Tom's response? Like
he has seemed pretty normal up to this point, and at that point, he stands up, gets his stuff, and walks out.
change
it
any
says
noticeable change in demeanor?
What was he being sent to do again?
Prepare the legal paperwork.
Okay. Hmm.
it
I was going to
sounds to
try sense
me,
plasm.
No,
yeah,
how
I
did
was
you?
gonna
What?
say
Go ahead, Jake.
sounds
What'd you say? Did you say sense plasm?
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay.
if he fails, I'll try. Because
So
I
Two, three,
wits
four, five,
plus
seven.
discipline rank. So that should be 7.
Yeah. And I need a 6.
You do.
And how does stress dice work?
How many stress do you have? None.
None.
Add 1 stress dice
Okay.
that of a different color and re-roll the whole shebang.
Ah. Okay.
and
Yeah, now you see.
I didn't get a
try not
6.
to get a 1 on your stress die.
Well, you
Correct.
can.
Okay. Okay. I got 3 6s now, and the stress dice came up 2.
Okay.
Yay.
So you did a brilliant
Oh, four
job with
sixes. 4 6s. No,
4.
no,
Oh,
three. 3. Sorry, that one got cocked. Yeah, 3 6s.
Nice. Okay. Because of that success and because you have Link, oh my goodness, do you learn stuff? Um, First of all, Link is bleeding off this guy. In fact, it looks like you're guessing he has some sort of psychic armor up. And
To
it
the
is, in fact, using
Oh,
the link discipline.
to Darnell or the
Darnell.
okay.
Can
okay.
we
Okay.
use,
Connect, illusion, entice, repel, mind trick.
is
Um,
this
Sure, there
something
are.
that disrupt plasma would affect?
yes. So this is called psychic armor. Since we're playtesting, I'll just tell you this. And you essentially can protect humans from psionic power by setting up sort of this interference pattern.
Hmm.
The power level becomes the armor rating, and that's how it works. So it is a rank 2 discipline. So that's probably why none of you have actually bought it yet.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So not
So it's
only
about,
that,
so I'm sorry, go
sorry,
ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was going to ask, so is this something that you put on yourself, you put on someone else, or either way?
Correct. It's either way. So he or someone who had this power could put it on themselves, or they could protect somebody else. Either way.
Okay.
Not at the same time, generally.
All right.
Okay.
Did I catch any
But
plasm on Tom as he went out of the room?
residual, yeah, I was just getting that residual plasm on Tom,
Mhm.
residual plasm on Miss Darcy, and zero, and I'm sorry, and residual plasma, as you already knew, on Beatty. But
Hmm.
I am telling you, your Psy red tweet alert is going off when you look at Mr. Darnell. It
Okay.
is he's very powerful. Um, let's see, I'm trying to you can ask. So I've told you a couple things.
If
You've
I
got
roll, oh, I'm sorry. If I roll disrupt plasmum and it's successful, does it disrupt it from the CEO or does it disrupt it from his assistant?
it's residual. It's not any active powers on his assistant on Miss Darcy or Beatty, as I said. But yeah, basically to stop this armor, you'd first have to disrupt the plasm that is basically encircling him and protecting him. But Jake, I think you had such an incredible role. You can ask me two more specific things.
Okay. So we're pretty much able to discern he's a psychic
Hmm.
Yes.
or
Mm-hmm.
psion, and he's probably using some sort of uh, effect on other people. And it's kind of consistent with the fact that he told us his job is to sort of polish up,
Yeah, clean things up.
projects, clean
Mm-hmm.
things up, make sure everything looks good and is presented well. So basically, he's a giant bullshitter.
Pretty
Yes,
much.
That's his
pretty
job.
much.
But he's got psi powers to back him up.
Yeah. So he's a super powered bullshitter.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
Okay.
Okay.
Why isn't he in politics? Oh, anyway. Um,
Well, because this pays better.
true,
Or
true,
does
true.
it? Or
Well,
does it?
that's a fair question.
All right.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I,
All
I, I,
right.
I I
Given
have a real life story that explains that I might share later.
All right.
okay. Well,
Uh,
given this information,
and it says I can use my normal skills to determine the area of psychic. I think you probably gave that
Hmm.
to
I
me
think
already.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
So my questions: do I get any sense of how powerful he is? I mean, I know
More
that's
powerful than you for sure.
yeah. I mean, that's a rank 2 power, but that doesn't mean he's just at a rank 2. So
Correct.
he's going to be a tough one to actually take on directly. And do I get any sense that he's trying to read read us, read our thoughts, make connections to us that we haven't noticed yet? Or is
I think not. I think he's actually how do I put this? Filling you out with his real world powers, his not his psychic powers.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like you're thinking what I was thinking. Put deflect up.
Well, I'm thinking disrupt plasm has to be done by the same discipline. So
Correct.
if he's a link power, then one of us with a link power would have to do
Yeah.
it. But
That's correct.
I'll also assume that if you're a psi powered person and somebody turns off your something you're doing, you're going to know about it.
Right.
Yes, that is
Um,
correct.
And then I guess the Darcy lady's probably his backup, or muscle.
Possibly. Is
That's a pretty good
the,
guess. She looks a little tough.
would it make sense to use broadcast to kind of, I know it's shouting through my mind, right? And everyone can read it, but
Hmm.
I'm thinking I'd like to use broadcast and go, wow, I'm so impressed. Look at how his assistant just got up immediately and did what he said. Daddy's going to love this. He might even offer more money if they were to just give us a tour of the research lab.
Okay, it doesn't even require a roll. It just happens,
Oh,
and that's what you
oh,
want to
okay.
do, right? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to bluff, but yeah.
Okay.
so
Um,
you're going to tip him off that you're also.
No, I mean it's just like her
I'm
thoughts are
just
so loud that I don't know.
right. I don't know
Does it
that they
mean
know I'm broadcasting, but
Yeah, so I
so
guess would he perceive that as he's just able to pick up on her random thoughts, or would he realize this is a psionic person
yeah.
broadcasting their thoughts actively?
as it says, all scions in the range can hear your thoughts as if you were speaking in a loud voice. So when you say that in your mind, it is broadcast to everybody in the immediate area. So he's not been reading your mind up to this point, but if you want to do this, it will basically cue him off that you're using this ability. I just want to be clear.
okay. I mean, I would assume
It,
he knows that we're psychic, and I'm not saying
No.
anything about what I'm just trying to encourage him to show us around. So I would think if he's able to read that, I would, or you guys think it's a bad idea. I just think
I
it's a good
think I
idea.
think
I was gonna
the consequences is he knows you're psychic, and he knows at least one of us is a psychic, because you have to be
right.
saying that to at least one of us.
I just took it as I was thinking very loudly, and
it,
no.
no, it's like everything was silent and suddenly somebody calls out and speaks loudly. I will do this. If you want to go ahead and do that, that's fine. I think you would also have a chance to sort of play your bluff. Let's say for just a second, he hasn't already known that your size. Yep, you're going to tip him off. But maybe if he hears that, I'll give you an empathy plus persuasion roll to try to see if he believes the psychic thought he hears shouted out in the room.
Okay, well, I don't have any persuasion, so that would just be 6 because one's my
Oh,
stress die.
oh, gotcha. It's like,
Yeah.
What is this? I have the psi effect, emotional leakage. What does that? Does that mean?
when you botch a psi roll,
Oh, it's a botch thing. Okay, got it.
it automatically will, even if you succeed. Wait, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. When you botch a psi roll,
Hmm.
before we roll on the side effects table, your side effect is always going to go off. It's a tell. So that's how that
Okay.
works.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's not like. All right, and then
Oh, mine is Tower of Babel. People begin speaking different languages.
I
okay,
like
weird.
that a lot.
That's funny. The
So
other thing I was.
my stress die had a 5 and I got 2 6s.
Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry, Carl, were you going to ask me something?
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if I could like try to follow, as a security guy, follow the because it's our money, so I want to follow the guy with who's gonna be transferring or doing the paperwork on the money to make sure nothing
Okay.
sneaky. I'm just gonna when he tells him to go, I'm just gonna get up and start following him out the door and see if they do
Okay.
anything. And if someone says something, well, I will say this is our investment, and I am, protecting the money.
Okay.
If they say anything.
Yeah, Miss Darcy asks you, but then when you tell her that, she's like, I understand. I'll
Okay.
circle back to you.
Okay.
So from the next room over, a few rooms down where Tom's office is, you follow him, you see him walk to the desk and start punching out their pre-done forms, and just stuff for people to sign. It's very much like a house closing or you're signing a rental lease. It's that
Hmm.
kind of stack of papers. Okay.
All right, I do. So,
Back.
okay, well, come back to me then. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to do something. If someone has like been influenced by psychic powers, are they susceptible still, or are they like made
Not
malleable, made more
no, not
malleable?
susceptible.
Okay.
You don't have, yeah, you do, sorry. Um, Not susceptible. I mean, you can sense, as you guys already did, the psi residue on him, but there's no ongoing actual power, if that makes any sense.
Okay. I was gonna
Mhm.
try something, but I'll wait till
Well,
what happens over there.
no. You can
Yeah,
finish
go ahead. Why don't
because
you go ahead? So
I
you
was gonna,
followed
because
Tom.
yeah,
I'm assuming in the chronology that Maya would wait until you came back
no,
to discuss that.
don't wait.
Don't we?
Yeah,
Okay. But we'll finish with you first. It's fine.
I was gonna. What's the name of the CEO?
Terrence Darnell.
Don't know. Right. I want to command this guy by saying Darnell wants you to show me the security room.
Okay. So which psi power is that? Command?
Command, yeah.
Okay. So it's empathy plus discipline rank.
Yeah. 5, but we'll see.
Well, your
And
discipline, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be five dice with the stress dice, so 6 dice.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe that'll throw off Darnell too, right? Because if he says there's another psyker here, anyway, give the
maybe,
guys.
but you make your roll and
Yeah.
I've heard your statement. So
I got a. Does it matter if I got a 6 on the stress dice?
no, that's actually good. That's a
All right,
success.
all right. So I got 2 successes.
Great. Okay. You use command. You
Hmm.
give that one sentence command
Hmm.
to Tom.
Hmm.
You were frozen there for
You
a
were frozen
second.
for a second, so I didn't
Yeah.
get. Or I was frozen. Someone was frozen.
You
Okay.
were frozen.
Repeat your command. You said to Tom, Mr. Darnell wants you to.
Wants you to show me the security room.
Okay, come with me.
All right.
Works
All right.
very well. You
Okay.
guys walk back down to number 4,
Mhm.
and Tom says, "Hey, fellas, I'm here to show your alibi. I mean, not
Yeah.
your alibi, your alias.
Yeah.
I'm here to show Mr. So and so our security layout."
Okay.
Two guys, two
Oh,
guys
this.
said, "Okay, it's room 4."
Okay. All right. Yeah.
One of them walks out of the room to go to the restroom or get a donut. You're not sure.
Okay.
The one remaining in the room says, "We have these state-of-the-art cameras. They show these rooms. Um, we have a lab," and it flashes to a lab for just a second, but it does not pan. The camera doesn't go back to that freaky looking place that Maya saw,
Mhm.
or that freaky machine.
Okay.
I'm pulling up the machine for our viewers so they can see it. Okay.
What's
He's like,
the,
"Do you have any
oh,
questions
long.
about security?"
I wish I want to say tell the others I'm in security, but um I don't know. I'll go get back to me. Yeah, I started
Okay.
asking me questions about, all the specs and all that kind of stuff. Because I have that agent background, and
Yep.
at the very least, I'm going to Sherlock this and see if there's anything that I might have missed, right, as a
Okay.
talent. But we'll
Uh,
get back to me. But
okay.
there's some.
Just kind of scope out. Tell me what you want to do with your Sherlock talent when we circle back.
Yeah,
Okay. In the room, I didn't know that you were waiting till he got back. I thought you were going to go ahead and just make that
just
statement.
just keep going in.
Oh no, he wants me to keep going, so I'll keep going. I
Okay.
just
So you got 2 successes, and yes, he hears you. Yes, he knows you're a psi, but with the 2 successes, you've convinced him even more that you are what you say you are. And he looks at you and sits down and just sort of, steeples his fingers and has sort of a cunning look about his face. And he's like, "I'm sensing you're interested in investing for many reasons. Am I correct?
Oh my, I'm so flattered that you would come and sit next to me, Mr. Darnell. Yes, father usually.
To help sell the deception, I think I think Jake would kind of put his hands face palm and kind of sigh like, I can't believe you just gave away our best bargaining and
Okay, that's
just
cool.
to kind of
All
sell
right.
that she's sort of.
So he takes a sip of water. This character is cool as a cucumber. And he says, so why don't you tell me why you're really here? Because I sense we might have some things to talk about.
Oh, well, I'm here at my father's behest. As we stated, he told me that at a minimum he would like to invest the 1.5 million out of our corporation. But since you brought it up, you know, I'm just thinking I saw all this incredible research going on, and I'm just thinking, man, I'd love to just utilize that to remain young the rest of my life. Are there aging components to this? I mean, can you imagine as a woman if I could get a face cream with this in it? And oh,
He
I
looks
love that.
confused.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. It's confuse
And he
him, but
says, you mean Delta didn't send you? Or
Is there anybody else
perhaps
in here
you
besides us at this point?
and Miss Darcy, who's just sitting there watching it all like a hawk and not moving. He says,
I think what
did
she wants to
Delta
know
send
is
you?
when she gets old, can you put.
I'm sorry, BJ, what'd you say?
You cut out for a
Oh,
sec, BJ.
I was interrupting. He says the Delta, is that our, is that who we actually work for?
Not that you know of.
Yeah, no, we
Okay.
we work for the psionics, right?
Absolutely.
Or
You work for the
yeah,
Oracle.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, so Delta didn't
The
send you.
airlines
Who's
from
Delta?
Atlanta.
Well, I think I would look at him and say, "Oh, you must be mistaken. My father's name is not Delta."
He shrugs. He says, so have you got someone from the unraveling in a coma? Is that why you're here?
No,
No.
I no, not at all. We are here to invest in the project. I'm just thinking in the broader spectrum of things, which I didn't see in the book, by the way. I didn't see what your grander scheme is for, after the 10 years. I only saw up to 10 years. And I'm just thinking how else we could benefit from this. And if we use it for aging, or my goodness, I just had a relative go through a coma and they didn't wake up.
Like, well, that's the beauty of this technology, right?
Oh,
It
tell
taps
tell tell me more.
it taps directly into the cerebral cortex. I don't know about the anti-aging component. You'd have to ask Dr. Voss about that. But no, the whole point is that the technology is waking up minds that have been lost. But at the same time, if you're from a competing faction, I need to know about that. And maybe we'll just find out about that. And we're going to go into combat.
Into combat over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, she's not. She's trying to bluff her way
No,
out of this, but that's okay.
sorry, Dee said that. I'm sorry. Not
Oh,
not Mr. Darnell. He
oh, okay.
says, I want to find out a little more about what you people are doing here
Uh-oh.
because I'm getting mixed signals. That's exactly what he says.
I think she
She
would say,
wants,
I don't understand how I'm mixing signals. I'm here on the behest of my father to spend 1.5 million of his money. I have my own money. And I'm just thinking if it is this beneficial, then there's other ways that we could utilize this science to make more money. You already have quite a moneymaker here, Mr. Darnell, but I mean, my father was only willing to risk 1.5 million, but I mean,
Okay.
I've got mommy's money too.
All right. Darnell initiates the combat. Please
Okay.
remember these numbers. So I'm just using the base and deck.
Okay.
Maya is a 2. Uh, Jake is a 10. Miss Darcy is a 6. And got that right. 2, 10, 6. We're going to start there. And he just looks you with this. Thank you for writing that.
Mhm.
He looks at you with this piercing gaze. It doesn't hurt or anything. I suppose there are. Okay, he rolls 8 dice.
No,
He's trying to.
he beat Amy's character. I thought she got a 2.
He initiated the combat.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And don't forget, when it comes to your turn, you can always switch around. Like if I'm not Carl, excuse me, BJ with the 10 wants to switch with Amy, that's cool. Just don't forget it's on your turn. The 4, 5,
Okay.
6. Okay.
And
He has 1 6.
for our viewers, does lower go first or higher go first?
Lower goes first.
Okay.
So he initiates combat, then it's your turn. So he basically says, you feel him. I think it feels like somebody is running a comb through your hair and he is sifting through your surface thoughts. Now, I know specifically that you've been thinking about daddy's money and investing, but truthfully, has there been anything else in like your uppermost mind?
No, because she's just thinking that she's pretty certain that they're going to go in and try and read her thoughts. So this whole time she's thinking about money and investing, and she's probably been thinking a little bit about
She's method acting.
80. I'm sorry?
She's method acting.
I am trying to method act, but I think that the at most what would be on the top of my mind that she might not be protecting is, wow, why did they try to cover up the leak so quickly instead of using it to their advantage? I think
Okay.
that's more or less what she would be thinking, because she'd be very aware, and she's thinking that, and then at some point in time I'd like to disrupt Plasmum, but I know going into this I'm trying to deceive him. So
Right. I think you've done a really good job of stating that very clearly. Okay, so it goes to 2, and that is your turn. That's Maya's turn.
okay, can I give it over to either, well, Jim's out of the room, right?
Correct. For
So
the moment.
I'll give it over to Jake at the moment, because I don't mind him reading my thoughts that way, because I'm fully aware he was going to do something like that.
Right. Okay, Jake, you're up. What would you like to do?
What does it look like Darcy is doing?
So just imagine like a big conference table, and at one end is where the 3 of you are seated, and Miss Darcy is just off to the side, like on a chair along the wall. And she's just kind of looks like she's just waiting.
Okay, she's not taking any kind of like poised for action or like she's gonna do anything.
It looks like she might stand up,
Okay.
but you're faster than she is.
Yeah.
She doesn't spring into like a karate pose or anything.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to do a mind trick on her.
Okay.
You can force an NPC to refrain from an action that would otherwise have performed.
And that's empathy plus discipline rank, correct?
Oh, well, let me make sure this is working the way I think. It must be a minor action, something you can forget by being absent-minded. I guess the goal here is I want her to not become aggressive towards either of us, maybe by thinking with the thought that she would go, "Oh, I was so kind of focused on what was unfolding, I kind of forgot my duty there for a second." If that's indeed what her intent, action would be.
How about this? You have her think, oops, I forgot my lunch on the counter and didn't put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Or I need to run there and put that in the fridge. I'm not going to do anything else, or something along those lines.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, go for it.
1, 2 successes.
Anything on your what did you get on your stress dice?
3.
No problem. 2 successes?
Mhm.
Okay, on her action, which is immediately following you, she stands up, she says, I apologize. I need to step out a minute. I need to put my lunch in the fridge. You do see Mr. Darnell look pretty shocked and like annoyed, but he can't do anything about it. Okay, Maya, it's your turn.
All right. I think she doesn't feel she's trying her she kind of I think she would sense and know that he's in her thoughts.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know
Yeah.
immediately.
So I think that I would be changing my thoughts to, wow, I love this building. I can only imagine increasing the research lab. I hope he doesn't realize that dad only has 1.5 million, but mom has 5 million, and I have her wire information. I'm just trying to really lure him in and give Jim time and Jake time to do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, I'll basically say that you take your turn just to kind of bolster your current ongoing thoughts. Like if you've seen Babylon 5 or any show that shows size, they have tricks for thinking things over and over, like multiplication
Mhm.
tables or things like that, to keep size out of their mind. So you feel like he skimmed your surface thoughts and was relatively, how do I say this, didn't go deeper, wasn't that interested. Once he figured out, or once he heard what you were saying on your uppermost thoughts, and he didn't
Mhm.
seem particularly like he wanted to mind flay you or anything like that.
Yeah.
So so you just kind of keep that going. All right. I'm now um Jim, you see Miss Darcy
Yeah.
who escorted you here walking by you again saying something about her lunch. A, when you first met her, you're not sure if this woman eats.
Yeah.
And two, you doubt she's ever forgotten anything. So I'm going to pull you into this as well.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm in 4 though, right now?
Correct. You see her walking by 4,
Oh.
and something just jangles with you, and you're like, maybe I should go check
Where
out.
did she leave her lunch?
She seems like she's walking towards the front of the building. She's like, I left my lunch on the counter. I left my lunch on the counter. I
Oh,
need to
okay,
put it in the
okay.
fridge.
All
Does
right.
that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, got it. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to deal you in, and it will take you your turn to get back to the conference room. But at least if you want to, that's an option for you.
All right.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Um,
Okay.
Mm,
So this is for Maya. You got excuse me, a 9.
okay.
For Jake, you get a 1.
mm,
For
Yay.
Jim, you get a 10, but that
mm.
actually kind of makes sense. And Mr. Darnell gets a 6.
And what about Darcy?
Darcy's bolting towards the front of the building.
He's
Okay.
gone.
Yep.
I want to
Okay.
Oh,
make what I'd like to do is try to de-escalate the situation.
okay.
Like he now knows the two of us are psychic. He doesn't know
He
about Jim yet.
does.
Okay. Um, so I want to just like cards on the table. I'll use broadcasts, but that's more just to share my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to just kind of say, and maybe this, I don't know if this would be like a persuasion, maybe to just say, look, there's no need for this. For this, the pretense is up. Surely you would understand why we wouldn't just broadcast, no pun intended, our abilities, but they're, they're it's simply a line of defense. There's nothing untoward going on here. But unfortunately, Miss Amaya, well, she's a debutante. She can be a little flighty sometimes.
Why don't you make an empathy plus persuasion roll? And that was a pretty good speech. I'll give you 1 die for that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
You slightly threw your
do.
partner beneath the bus, so that's fun. That makes it fun.
It's okay.
I know, I'm
Stress dice
joking.
is a 4. I only got 1 6 though.
Okay, do you want to push it or not? You just want to stick with your 1 and be happy with that?
That's all I need. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I have to ask. All right. He's okay. Carl's still gonna get back to the room. So
Well, I don't know if I want to get back to the room though.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
in a
You have
good
the
position.
option.
I'm in a good
Yeah.
position.
I think Carl would have heard that too, though, since I was just a broadcast.
Oh yeah,
That's true. You do. You hear
good.
exactly what Jake just said.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
I'm trying to get a little kind of game recognizes game going with him. Like, hey,
Okay. Interesting.
we're business people. We're psychics. No harm, no foul.
All right. So we'll phase out of combat for the moment. You've de-escalated the situation. So I told Miss Darcy to draw up, as you requested, forms for a 3-phase fund release. Do you have any unique insights into coma patients, or just you're interested in investing in this project? And how exactly did you hear about this?
I think we can be honest and say, one of your former colleagues spilled the beans, but it sounded like such a great opportunity. There was no way we wanted to pass on it.
Interesting. I might have to speak to my attorney, or the company attorney, about that. Well, I'll see that Darcy.
The leak, right? I thought that was public knowledge. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
When someone sent the business, like the announcement out early and then it was withdrawn, we just assumed that was an internal misstep, but the information was so exciting that we thought we might as well come check it out, see if it was legitimate, see if we could get in on the ground floor, or at least as close as possible.
And as I asked before, Delta didn't send you, correct?
Who is this Delta you keep asking about?
Referring to a Delta, is that like another tech firm or company we would have known about?
He shrugs. He says, I'll give you this one. Oracle Delta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then that they didn't send you.
I mean, Daddy saw the press release and we went to church to pray about it.
Oh.
And and this is what we thought we needed to do, because we have to help people, and that seems to be what you're doing, is helping.
Forgive my concern and caution. I had a group of quote unquote investors earlier who turned out to be working for Oracle Delta, and I do not want a repeat of that.
Oh, no, not at all. You can ask your intern Beatty. We are staying in the lap of luxury. We took him out to a nice dinner. We'd love to offer you lunch. We have nothing to hide.
That's fine. As I said, we have proprietary materials. We have to make sure that this is on the up and up. Excuse me, go ahead.
Would it make you feel better if we all signed a non-disclosure agreement right here, right now?
Actually, Miss Darcy is bringing back all the forms, and they do include an NDA.
No problem.
Great.
You wouldn't mind if Jim, our security person here review the documents before we sign them, would you?
I would be very concerned if you didn't review them, but I'm going to leave you in Miss Darcy's capable hands. I actually have an 11:30 not in this building that I need to take. He shakes hands
Oh,
with you and he says, we had scheduled this meeting for 20 minutes. You see that his iWatch buzzed, um, as is wont to
is
do.
is
And
there
he's like,
something that we can cast or put on him so that we can keep track of him? Like a tracking idea?
I'm looking at the Reverend. Not
I
sure that
mean,
I have that you have anything like that.
because I have Hawk's Eye.
So when you activate that, you basically have incredibly long range sight, but it's not a tracking device or a psychic tracker or anything like that.
Okay. So that we wouldn't have anything like that.
I don't think so. I've got the psychics chapter pulled up and I'm just looking real quick.
Sorry, I don't
Um,
mean to make it difficult.
no,
Just
no, that's fine. I just want to look and make sure I'm not missing something.
because I mean, I had typed out all the different things that I had in my purse. That was not one of them.
Right, right.
But um, I
I'll
might
put that.
have I might have my pager from my purse that I might accidentally find a way to drop into his pocket or something.
You're welcome to try that. And I'm just going to tell you, just looking at the character stats, I'm just looking at a blank character sheet. That's going to be a agility plus stealth roll, and you're going to need
So,
2 successes. Because that,
so I have 3 in agility, 1 for stealth, and 1 stress die. So that would
okay.
be the 5.
I
All
would,
right.
Are you
okay.
guys good with me trying that?
I don't think it's necessary, but
Well, I'm just thinking I can page him later and
why? Why? It's good that he's
keep an
leaving.
eye on him.
Yeah.
So my stress die was a 3, and I got 1, 2, 3 successes and 2 fives.
So 3 successes,
Yeah.
3 6s and 2 5s.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
All
And a
right.
3 on my stress die.
Okay. All right. You're shaking hands with him and just very deftly, uh,
Slip my pager in.
yeah, you just very deftly stick it in his outer coat pocket. Very smooth. No, like, just very deftly. Okay, cool. All right. He's not running, he's not, looking over his shoulder. He just normally exits the room. And Carl, did you decide to stay in the
Yeah,
security room?
I'm staying in security.
You see him walk by and head back to his office. He actually stops. You see him stop at like the Coke machine and get like a Coke Zero or something.
Okay, where's his office?
His office
I can
is,
watch in the cameras,
yeah,
actually.
you
Yeah.
absolutely can. His office is,
Oh, I will go back to the other.
it should be, I think it's 7. It should be 7.
I thought that was a conference room. It was 12, the conference room.
No, 7's the conference room. I'm sorry. His office is 8. I'm sorry. My bad.
8, court. Yeah. Okay. Not upstairs. Interesting.
Correct. His office is on this floor. And you suspect, because just logic, that office 8 is actually where Tom is, because you saw him head that way.
Yeah.
And maybe 9, which is the interior, is Mr. Darnell's office.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
What are these 2 rooms next to on the adjacent to 9?
They are bathrooms.
Oh, well, we know where Maya's going.
Yeah, so 9, the one right behind 9, and I think there's probably an inner door there that just got left off the map, and then the other one is also a bathroom. And then 10 is the elevator and stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're currently in 11, right?
You are currently
7.
in 7.
Okay.
Because that's how Jem has actually seen the comings and goings and walkings and things like that.
Okay.
There's not a security cam in his office per se, But you see him walk into Tom's office.
Mm-hmm.
This is not audio unless you put on the headset, but
Yeah,
he
I'll put on.
clearly says something.
Yeah, I'll put on the headset. I'm watching.
He just says to Tom, he's like, go ahead and print those forms out, make sure they sign everything, make 3 copies. Pretty standard stuff. Again, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like you do when you go to a lawyer's office.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so back in the conference room, what are you guys doing?
Um, well, he just got up and left for his thing. She put her pager into
Mm-hmm. He's
his
gone.
his coat and he's gone. I would probably, you know, it's not a lot in this room, right? It's just
AV equipment.
just the two of us right now.
And yeah, Miss Darcy left, Mr. Darnell left, so it's just you two. And you know that Tom, the admin assistant, is bringing back a bunch of paperwork for you. And Jim can see in the cameras that's exactly what he's doing. He's getting stuff off his printer. You see him making copies. He has
Mm-hmm.
a notary stamp. I mean, he's just gathering his stuff together.
How many people are
Okay.
in here in the security room?
Uh, Miss Darcy has kind of walked past you, so it's just you and one security guard.
Okay. Um. All right.
I have an idea, but would it be feasible? That's the problem. So if I go from 7 where I am to the ladies' room, is that the one
Mhm.
directly next to 9, or is it the one directly next to the elevators, ladies' room?
The ladies' room is the one directly next to 10, not the one directly next to 9.
Okay, then what I
Because
was
Darnell
thinking.
has a private entrance into the bathroom there. It's just not on the map,
Because
just as you
I
did.
was thinking if I was that close, could I actually try to put something on him, like read his mind or anything like that without him noticing? He would notice though.
Yeah, he would. Just like you
Okay.
noticed when he tried to read yours. So,
Yeah.
okay. Let's just giddy up this along because it's 9:45 my time.
Oops,
Um,
sorry.
no, it's good. I figured I could play till 10:30. So when you guys are in 12, the two of you sitting there, he's left. You're just waiting for those papers to come. Do either of you have Beyond? You don't, right?
Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think so. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say no. I have Boost, Healing Hands, Ghost Fist, and Hawkeye.
Okay. I thought we'd included this in the basic powers, but we haven't. Okay, no worries. I got it.
Okay.
You're sitting there, I don't know, having a cup of water, waiting for Tom Hunter to come back with paperwork. And you see, I'm not going to put too fine a point on it. You know what this is. It's a ghost. It's a lady, an older lady,
Okay.
and she actually matches the description of the lady from the hospital. And she is your archetypical grandma. She has a ghost broom and she's sweeping up and looks like she's trying to clean the admittedly somewhat dirty room. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'm looking at the notes real quick.
because I'm thinking, I'll say this, I'll discuss it with BJ while you're looking that up, but I'm thinking if it's just the two of us in this room, but I want to speak to the ghost, I would act as if I'm talking to you, but really be talking to the ghost. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
I
you
think,
hold on to that thought for just a second. Let me bebop back
yeah,
over to Jim. All right,
yeah.
you wanted to use your Sherlock talent. No successes. Go ahead and push. That's fine.
Yep. Okay. Oh, well, that's good so far. One so far on the push.
Okay.
Three's on the success. But
Okay.
I want to, I'm trying to get the other
How many total?
two total successes.
Okay, lovely. That's perfect.
Okay. So yeah, I'm looking for you know, just looking at the upstairs, especially focusing on the upstairs cameras and see if I see anything strange or odd or, um, what's going on up there. And I
Okay.
guess yeah, and I guess I get one question, extra question, or two questions. Is that
I'll go ahead and give you two
okay?
with two successes.
So I'm looking for, I guess, is there anything hidden? And if so, where? Like, is there any blank spaces or whatever? And then,
Okay.
and then the other thing is, and then after that, if there's no, that's it. If there's nothing, then I'll ask another question.
Okay. Are you asking him or are you looking at the
I'm
cameras
looking
to
at the
try to
looking at the
got
cameras
it?
first. Yeah.
Okay. You see, after a few minutes, you definitely see that room again, the one with
Yeah.
all the
Hmm.
strange looking beds. You see a small lab, and you see this man eating some noodles and working on looking through a microscope, doing some work. Let me drop him in for you
Okay.
guys. Ah, I didn't mean to drop him
That's him.
twice, my bad.
Oh my gosh, he's in two places. He's in two
Uh,
places at once.
it's
He's a
serious, y'all. It is
he's
serious.
he's a doppelganger.
Woo! Oh, that would be freaky, right?
Yeah. Or his
That's a
doppelganger.
fun
Or his
accent.
twin.
There you go.
All right. That guy. Okay.
They're, evil twins.
Uh,
All right, you see this guy.
okay.
He's wearing a rumpled lab coat. There's old coffee cups. You can see all of this. And he's eating some noodles. He's reading something on his laptop, running a spreadsheet, and looking through a microscope all at the same time. And
Hmm.
just that tight, okay? Nothing, just, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All
you
right.
also see a medical area. You see
Mm-hmm.
one person in like a mobile bed there.
Mm-hmm.
You see when you watch, you see upstairs. Well, I'm sorry, you don't know that. Sure you do. Okay, you've been everywhere here. You also see another group of security guards and security cameras.
Ah,
Something about your agent training and looking at these guys jangles your nerves.
okay.
Not like the guy that was down here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you sit on that for just a sec. Circling
Mm.
back to the room. Um, you see a harried looking, not blank faced, a harried looking Tom rush in with all these documents. He looks just tired. Okay. And
Okay.
he lays everything out. He has pens and he starts walking you through it. It is obvious to you guys, this guy has had legal training or, at the very least of some kind. He knows what he's talking about. He tries to explain everything to you. So,
Hmm.
and is helping you sign all these documents.
Is the ghost still there?
The ghost is still there and just sweeping and kind of whistling softly.
I think I would ask him, I know you're explaining all this to me, but Daddy told me I could sign the papers. So I'm fine with that. I'll definitely sign the papers. But I just feel like a lot of dust is in the air and I'm just ready to sneeze. Would you happen to have a tissue you could grab me?
Oh, yes, just a second. And he runs over to like a cabinet and pulls out some tissues, a
I was kind
box.
of I was kind of hoping he was going to leave the room.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
okay.
He's
No,
distracted.
yeah. So I'll sit there and like dab my nose and act as if I'm really getting ready to sneeze. And then I'll say, "Oh, must have been my bad. I feel better now. Thank you."
He says, I understand that you, he's trying to think of what to say. He looks really kind of more rumpled or stressed than he did when Mr. Darnell was in the room.
Mhm.
He says, I understand you probably know all this already, but it is my obligation. I've taken an oath to make sure clients understand all these materials. It would not be ethical of me otherwise.
Oh, I absolutely understand it. Please explain away.
Okay. Well, he does. He keeps talking you through it. Um, Jake, the ghost comes up to you and says, "Oh, you're wearing your collar, right?"
No, because
No,
I'm disguised as a
right.
but I might have some look about. I don't know.
You look like a minister. Okay.
I don't know.
Um, she's like, "Oh, you seem like such a nice young man. Are you here to help Dr. Voss?"
Can I? Hmm. If I use is the immediate area of this room for the purposes of broadcast,
Yes,
or
that's
is it what?
correct.
If I use broadcast, will a ghost hear me
Yeah, I
instead
think
of
so. I
talking
think you
out
would know
loud?
that they would. Hmm.
Okay, well then I would say, what was the question again? Just
Are
what
you
did
here
she
to help
say?
Dr. Voss?
Are you here to help Dr.
Dr.
Voss?
Voss.
You seem like a nice young man. Are you here to help Dr. Voss with the project?
Was she the previous? That was Teddy Kane.
No,
No, this lady is much older, and
no, the Dr. Voss.
Yeah, Dr.
no,
Voss
Dr. Voss is not the
fired.
same as Kane. Mm-mm.
Right. Okay. Uh, Possibly that's what we came to find out was if we could be of any help. Do you work for Dr. Voss?
I suppose you could say that. Um, he he helped create. I mean, it's not particularly pleasant. I'm happy to like move along. If you could tell him that, I would really appreciate it.
Move
I do
along.
like the cleaning though. This they can't seem to keep a janitor around here or a custodian.
Hmm.
You'd
Move
think
along
a
to where?
lab would have that.
Move along to where? Where are you headed?
Well, I'm caught right now. I can't move on. I've lived a good life.
Oh,
But
so
I
she's
went into
aware.
kidney failure and
Okay.
then I ended up here.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't. I wanted to make sure you. So you understand. You understand that you passed on.
Well, that's just it. I can't pass on.
You're stuck in between.
Yes, I'm tethered to the machine.
Oh man. The Okay. So, uh, are you the only one who's stuck? Are there
No, I'm
others?
just the only one who likes to be nice. Some of them can be very mean. I think they're the ones who scared off the custodial staff.
Are,
That's why this place is so
and
dusty.
you all can move around the whole facility?
Parts of it,
Okay. How far can you get away from the machine? Do you have any idea?
I don't really know. It's hard to say. I don't feel like I go very far. It's hard for me to understand sometimes.
Are are you a woman of faith?
Yes, I am. I am not afraid of the afterlife. I see it as a great reward.
And what about the other spirits?
I have
Do you
absolutely no
know?
idea. They're responsible for their own beliefs. But I just want you to
Okay.
know I've had a good life and then things were great right up until I had that kidney failure and then found myself here. But I am
You
ready to
didn't
go. And
volunteer
if you
for
just tell
this.
Dr. Voss to turn it off, I would really appreciate that. I miss my husband.
You didn't volunteer for this.
No, my daughter-in-law and son, they had durable power of attorney. You know, all those forms the hospital makes you provide.
Yeah.
And they, the hospital, I'm not sure. I think I was in the hospital, then I was here, but I bet you my daughter-in-law had something to do with it.
Okay. If tell me as much as she can,
Shit.
so we can identify her daughter-in-law and son, so we might be able to track them down.
Okay. She gives you their names.
I like. Well,
Um,
I might just have a conversation with them if I can find
but
them.
would you please ask Dr. Voss to let me go? I'm tired and I feel drained.
Yes.
I'm ready to move
Yes.
on.
I will. I will. We'll take care of that as quickly as we can. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, definitely. You deserve to move on.
Agreed.
Okay. if by any chance you were able to have a conversation with the other spirits, you can let them know that the two of us and our friend who's over with the security are here to help. We just have to be very mindful of the way we go about doing it so we can get our job done before before they throw us out.
I understand. All right, I'll see. Sometimes they don't like to talk. That that motorcycle kid, he's not very happy, but he was young and I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see what I can do.
We'll set up a secret room where they come in the men's room, and I'll minister them about life and death and coming to terms with your own mortality.
Cool.
Nice. So, Jim, back to you for just a second. You heard Carl's broadcast. I mean, damn it, sorry, Jake's broadcast.
Yep.
I mean, it was a one-sided conversation, but you heard it. So,
Yep.
Maya, you did as well. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna command the security guard to give me full access. Oh, can you project your psi powers through uh media like cameras?
You can, but that is a higher level
Okay.
power than I think you guys have. It's like a rank 4 or 5.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna try to command this guy to give me access first.
Okay.
So that would be, I don't know if I have enough. It says like I don't know if I can phrase it in a single word to give all three of us access, but um,
You feel pretty sure you could get yourself access.
okay.
I think that's probably the way to go.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we only need one key card if all together. Okay. So it's going to be 5 dice plus the 2 stress dice now. I got 2 successes. Okay.
Okay.
No, and 5 and 4 on the stress dice. They're going to come up
Okay.
one. I know they're going to come up one soon.
Yeah.
I know it.
But you're doing great for now. So he easily, no problem, takes your key card, does some swiperoos with it, and hands it back to you
So I
and
heard the
says, "You're good to."
conversation. I heard the
Mhm.
conversation with the ghost then and BJ, right?
You
And BJ's
heard
character.
BJ's side of it. You didn't hear the ghost side of it because he used broadcast.
Okay. Did BJ did you say Dr. Voss? Did you say who's Dr. Voss? Did you ask that at all to the ghost? I can't
I
remember.
thought you did.
I think I said I think we said yes. We're here to help Dr. Voss
Yes.
offhand.
I asked the security guard, who's Dr. Voss? Or where's Dr. Is this Dr. Voss? I point to the guy that I saw in the camera.
Oh yeah, that man needs to take a shower. He does nothing but
Uh,
work.
yeah, okay. All right. And then I wonder if I should. So how secure is like this? The only thing I have that's long that could probably reach these other guys is my telepathy. Is that a secure link?
I'm
Like
looking at your
telepathy. Is it a secure link between myself and whoever I'm talking to?
which telepathy link power is it?
It just says telepathy. You forge a link through the ether to another psyche.
Yes, that's the one that's private.
Okay. So I'm gonna contact Jake, and then maybe you can link us all. But I'm gonna contact Jake and let him know what I've done, and whenever we're ready, we can take a tour upstairs. I know where
Okay.
everything is, and I will. Well, let me get the link. Let me get the telepathy first, because I don't want to broadcast. I do not want to broadcast this. Okay, I got 1 success. Let me roll my stress dice. A
Mhm.
6 on the stress dice. So 2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes.
Yep.
Okay. You establish a clear, clean link with
Okay.
Jake.
And I update him on
And
what I've done already.
okay.
Um, okay. Let's see. What else can I do here with this guy? This guy, I feel bad for this security guard. Um,
Yeah. Eh,
I'm trying to think if the other thing is like, well, I don't. I think he probably thinks I work here now. I guess I don't know, or he doesn't
Well,
think
I mean,
he doesn't think
all he
anything.
knows is, first of all, you use the magic words. Mr. Darnell told me
Yeah.
to, and you basically mind reamed him.
Oh yeah.
So shouldn't be a problem.
I do.
And
I will give him like a story so he doesn't feel like he's in trouble. I say,
mhm,
look, this is just between you and me. This is just like a, outside security audit. I know I shouldn't tell you, but we're just checking your security. Mr. Darnell got an outside firm to do this. He didn't really want to tell anyone, but he's been really helpful and very cool and accommodating. And I don't want you to feel like anyone, and I'll put in a good word. I look at his name tag. I'll put in a good,
George,
I'll go, George. I'll say that you are extremely competent, extremely helpful, know what you're doing, best in the field, blah blah blah.
poor George. Okay. All right, cool. Um, as far as Ghost Fist, can you read that out loud to me real quick? Or
It
show it? That would be great.
says, can you see it?
No, I can't. I just
No,
see a black screen.
Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, Ghost Fist says this power charges the body of the mutant with healing plasm, imicable to the undead. It allows you to punch, kick, hold, and damage even incorporeal undead for a short period of time.
okay,
Okay.
cool.
So I think I need to get meta here for just half a sec. In one of our play tests, people were frustrated by the fact they couldn't do anything to ghosts. This is the attack ghosts power. That's exactly
Okay.
what that is. Okay.
But I'm just in my mind thinking if she is stuck to the machine, if I damage her, perhaps that
Oh, I see.
releases her spirit and she can go free. It's
Well,
kind of
Okay.
that's kind of what my mindset was, but
Gotcha.
we just need
Now
to
I
visit.
understand.
We just need to visit Doctor Yusuf, whatever you say. What's his name?
Voss, Voss,
Doc,
VOSS.
and
Unplug her from the.
well, yeah,
Well, I don't think
I can
anybody
ask him to unplug her,
else.
or I mean, unless he's a psionic and then or a psyche, I could just ask him nicely with a strong
What'd you
voice.
say, BJ?
I was just saying, I'm trying to go like what was in my conversation versus what she said. I think I indicated I was talking to a ghost. I talked about Dr. Voss.
Well, you can explain it now since we have a
Yeah.
link. And
You
yeah,
all
Yeah,
essentially know what's going on with each other at this point because
okay,
of the
yeah.
link.
So I think the thing is we just gotta either
go
turn the
up.
machine off or unplug her from it.
Yeah, let's just go upstairs. I have a clearance now, I'm assuming. Full clearance.
Okay. In the room with Tom, the admin assistant, you take like 20 more minutes, you finish signing all the paperwork, and this is where you get your moment. He says, I'm going to go make photocopies of these, and I'll bring back 2 copies for you.
okay, that sounds
Just make
perfect.
yourself home. There's some tea, coffee, and water if you'd like something. So
Well,
he heads back down the hall.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like if they
okay.
start when they want to leave, just let me know and I'll like mess either distract George or mess with the cameras so that they don't record you guys moving or leaving there. Or I'll just turn off the camera. I'll just say sorry, George, part of protocol. We're just like checking of the just in case you have like a power outage. We'll just flip the cameras on and off and see if they still come back up, blah blah blah. So I'll let and I'm saying this out loud, so hopefully BJ can. I'm thinking it, so then Jake can hear it, and then when I go to their, I won't start with the conference room. I'll probably start with the lounge or whatever, and then when I do the conference room, okay, now the conference room, and then
Gotcha.
okay,
So George, the security guard, is putty in your hands. I mean,
okay,
you've rolled well and you've talked through, made him believe what you're saying. So
mhm,
you turn off everything. You now have got a window to get upstairs.
okay. Oh, I did want to have one last question for George. Like, I see that you have like internal security. What do you think? What do you think of those guys?
Oh, wow, they are tough. They're all like ex-SWAT.
Okay,
I mean, yeah, I was a cop, small town for a few years, got my
mhm,
basic law enforcement training and all that. Those guys are serious. I
okay,
mean, they're okay, if you go out for a beer or something, but they're
okay,
intense.
okay. All right.
Is there a way one of you guys could figure out where Tom went and lock him in the room?
We don't
Maybe
need. I don't think we need to do that. Just let
well,
him.
he's making photocopies, so if he comes back to an empty room, it gives us up.
Oh,
I
does the security have like Can I do that? Can I lock secure facilities or lock the doors or whatever?
Yeah, I think that the downside of having this incredibly high freaking tech security
It's
is that
very
very thing.
okay. Yeah, so I can
You,
lock. Is it like the photo, like the photocopy room or whatever?
yep, he
I,
is in there making photocopies. You see it's collating and he's putting things into binders for you.
okay. Is that in
He'll be
his
a few
is
minutes.
that in his office?
Yep, that is down in room he's working in room 8.
I think. Okay, well that's good. So I will lock that and lock Darnell's both doors on Darnell's office.
Okay, so click.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully they don't
Just-
click very loud, but
no, it's like,
oh,
computer
mhm,
click.
yeah.
But I'm just thinking that way I can move around freely. I don't have to wait for him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and I'm thinking you could also maybe cut the power to
No,
downstairs,
no.
like to that office so it's blacked out or
No,
something, or it
too
makes it
too
look.
too unsubtle.
Okay.
That's too unsubtle. That'll be like alert. I got to do something else for that. Okay, let's go. Let's
So
go.
y'all's best guess is that you have ballpark 10 to 15 minutes while he's still making photocopies
Mhm.
and busy until he tries to get out of that door and goes, wait a minute, something's really wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So up the stairs, I'm assuming you
Mhm.
don't take the elevator, although you can if you want to.
No, yeah, we'll
Uh,
turn off the thing in the. I'll accidentally leave off the stair camera.
Okay. So you've got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Tell me exactly what you do.
So I don't, do we need to? So here's an idea, but you guys we can kind of talk about it as we're moving. So we have to deal with the SWAT team. I could try to deal with them, and you guys try to persuade Voss to do what he needs to do.
Do
Um,
you have illusion? Is that one of your
no, well,
powers?
I have assault, but I can maybe make it says to give him negative thoughts and self-doubt. I can make him paranoid, and maybe they'll start fighting each other. I don't know, that they're out to get each other, something like that. It depends on how cohesive they are. We'll see. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
All right. So Jim
But
has
if
these.
not, I'm also can go there and if I think I'm going to try to be subtle first. I mean, like not assault them first. I think I'm going to go talk to them and say, "Hey, I'm outside security audit, blah blah." Keep with that theme. And if they, because I was an agent, right? So
I'd like you to make a empathy plus persuasion roll. I believe that's the right one. Empathy plus persuasion. But because you actually have the ID or the key card that got
yeah,
you up here, you
yeah,
made a really good roll in action with George. I'll give you plus 1 die for that.
okay. So
would this be an ample time to use boost on him?
Could if you wanted to.
Because, or on either one of them, because it says the side triggers their adrenal glands and converts them into muscle and nerve tissue for a quick burst of physical power. And as the side's body becomes noticeably more ripped and swell, the PL of the roll becomes a pool of base dice that you may deplete to add to any strength or agility roll for the remainder of the scene.
So it's intended to be used in combat. Just think like,
how long does it
Colossus
last?
bulks up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
that's not a bad idea, just in
Yeah,
case
you'd look a
it
lot
goes
more
it
buff.
goes south. Yeah. Also, yeah,
Okay, sure. Why don't you do that? I think that's
do
a
that,
creative
Amy.
use of that power.
It says to the remainder of the scene,
Yeah,
Carl.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean,
Okay.
would that boost you enough, or should I do it on BJ, or is it one of those that only goes to
We'll do
one
it.
person?
I think it makes sense to do it on Jim because he's the one who's going to be interacting with the security guards.
And then you guys
Okay,
get the
so
ghosts and the doctor.
this says,
I let him know
hang
where he's
on a
at.
second, please, Carl.
I let him know where
It's
he's at.
Wait for a second, please. It says roll is strength plus DR 5.
Um, so it's strength plus discipline rank. So Wayne, I think, filled in some of these for you. So it should be 5
Okay.
base dice, not counting your stress dice.
Okay, so 5. I only have 1 stress die, so
Okay, so 6.
I have not been overly Haven't been overly stressed yet. Okay, so my stress die is a 5. I have 1, 6, and the rest are 4, 5, and 3. Is 1 enough to do that, or do I need to
You just
grab?
need one. I was trying to answer BJ's question. Carl Magics. I think, okay, let me just answer your question. I think so, as long as Carl does that to George, which I can assume that he might say that after this is done. So that'll
Yeah.
sort of be like your closing action.
Yeah. As we're leaving, yeah, I go,
Okay,
George, we were never here.
correct. So, Jim, you just look really tough. So
Okay.
you go into the security guard room, and I'd already given you 1 die.
Yeah.
Because of what Maya did for you, I'll give you 2 more dice.
2
Because
more.
you look like you are
Okay.
not there to mess around.
Okay.
And I'm assuming while they're doing this, because I don't really have a lot of battle stuff I can do except heal, I'm assuming that I would be waiting, kind of
I think
keeping
everybody's
an eye out.
right there at 10. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of right at 10 where the elevator is and just
Okay.
kind of holding tight.
All right. So I got
Okay.
2 successes on that, and a 2 on the stress dice. I have 2 dice. Does that make a difference? I got a 2 and a 3 on the stress dice.
Then the stress doesn't fire
Okay.
off. You don't have a side
Okay.
effect. Okay. It
Okay.
works normally. I don't believe you guys are doing this well as on the stress dice. I've had 1s by this point. All right.
I'm shocked I haven't had any ones
I
yet,
haven't
honestly.
pushed it too much for me, and maybe we're getting to the end game though, so maybe I'll start.
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to show off a little bit.
But I feel like I'm rolling a lot of dice, and I failed once, so I pushed it. But you know, and that, so I got 2 stress dice. So I mean, I got a good
You're
chance.
doing way better than the Friday night group. Okay.
2 successes.
Briefly, what do you say to these 2 very rough-looking security guards that are up
Oh, I
here?
thought there was like a whole squad. There's only 2.
No, there's only 2.
Oh, yeah, I say, yeah, I use a deeper voice too. Good, hello, Jim Butcher. Jim Butcher. You know, I wrote the Witcher series. Is that, no? I'm just kidding. No, Jim Butcher. No, he didn't write the Witcher. He wrote, Jim Butcher is the
He wrote
the Dresden Files.
Dresden Files.
Dresden Files.
I wrote the Dresden Files, but I also do
he-
part-time
he is-
security.
He is in real life like
Big.
nearly 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
he's
he's-
a
yeah.
huge guy.
He's like Alan Richardson. Anyway, so I go there. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Just same name, no relation. But then I give him the spiel that I'm an external audit that Mr. Darnell suggested, and I just want to let you go through your procedure, blah blah blah, et cetera, et
Oh,
cetera.
yeah.
Let you know.
We got a Slack message from George. He said you're all right.
Oh, perfect. Oh, George is awesome. I will put in a good recommendation for George already. If I have your names, I can do the same. I just want to go over procedures. Have you had any incidences that you may have had? What your contingencies are? Go through like
a bunch of
FB
meatheads.
yeah, FBI protocol language. And then if we have time, hey, I love hearing war stories.
Yeah, sure. Come on back. There is a gym downstairs if you want to maybe do some lifting later.
Yeah, I look at my hey, if I got time, I can always get another lift in, type of thing.
Okay. All right. You have essentially, now that we're kind of down, like you say, to the end game, you've essentially cleared the path, and I'm going to just share with you. You see this on a schematic, so I'm just going to share level 2 with you.
Okay.
On the Discord, or?
Yeah, I've just got to grab it real quick.
Okay. Then I will go back to sharing my screen so that they can see it too.
Oh, that's me doing statistics. No, we're not doing that.
That over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to share my screen. Okay.
There you go. There's the whole enchilada.
Nice.
I can't see you guys. I can't see anything,
see
but
your screen, Amy.
I'll trust you.
I'm sharing it.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, I have no idea what it's showing over there.
Okay.
Just a blank screen.
Then I'll stop sharing and somebody else can share.
Yeah, I mean, I can try.
I'm doing the best I can.
I know. That's cool. It's all good.
I'm usually an OBS kind of girl.
All right.
We use
There it
both, so
is.
I like them both. Yeah,
There it
there it
is.
is.
There it is. So, okay, cool.
All right.
We don't, I mean, I'll just share it briefly. We don't need to see the whole thing, right? So, but yeah, so that's,
I
I
think if
guess,
you double click it, if you double click it into
Mm-hmm.
large and take up the
Yeah,
whole,
that's what I do a lot.
Right.
yeah, like that. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
Cool,
go.
cool. Okay.
So 9 is a medical office, 8 is the server room, 4 is an antechamber to 5. And you guys now have the run. I realize I'm rushing a little bit, but you guys have the run of the place at this point because you've duped all the people who would actually try to fight you or lock them in their offices, I might
Mhm,
add.
mhm.
Um, and 5 is where that machine is, and 6 is where when I assume you guys go in to the very shocked Dr. Voss comes out with his half carton of noodles and just kind of sits there and stares at you. So let's just cut to this kind of finale scene where you're in 5 with the nasty machine, 4 people there on the rig, one of them being the older lady that Jake saw. So what are you guys going to do? Amy, I think you wanted to try the ghost fist on the machine, right?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'll ask.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry, go
BJ.
ahead.
Oh, I was going to talk to the doctor, so let's go ahead and let you do what you're going to do.
Okay.
Then we'll
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it says strength plus DR, so that's strength. So it's a total of 5 again.
Mm-hmm.
And
Plus
then
your
my
stress
stress die. Here's hoping. So my stress die is a 5. And
Okay, you're fine.
I only got 1 6, but this is pretty important, right? So more than 1
It
6.
is.
Okay,
You
so
want to
I'll
re-roll
take.
the whole shebang and add a stress dice?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Here's hoping it's not a bad plan. So here's 1, 2.
Come on, get a side effect.
Well, I got a 4 on one stress die and a 3 on the other, but there's 1, 2,
You're
3,
very lucky people.
Yeah.
3 6s and 2 5s,
Okay,
And
3
then-
6s is a lot.
and a 4 and a 3 on my stress dice.
Okay. These are going to happen simultaneously, but I want to go ahead and hear what Jake had to say to the doctor.
I just will say, well, I want to ask him, hey, no time to explain, but do you understand what is happening to the psyches of these people attached to the machine? You've created a ghost machine. This building is now haunted by the spirits of these people because they can't pass on.
He looks completely confused because he's not a psychic. I'm stimulating medical jargon, such and such brainwave, cerebral cortex, trying to revive them from comas. What are you talking about? So as you're having that conversation, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, let's see if she just if
You're
what
having this
happens.
conversation with Voss, who literally, like I said, has, chopsticks in his hand and just is like, what the heck? When Maya runs over and ghost fists the shit out of the machine.
Mhm.
And you all feel like a sudden gush of plasm.
Mm.
It just washes right through you.
Can we step it up?
Yeah, you can each get a plasm back.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Did
you
it's
lose
drinking
the plasm?
If you did, you got one back, and if you didn't,
Oh.
no, it's if you've used plasm. I don't know if any of you have.
I don't think we have.
I have
have.
not. I have not.
When you use powers, do you use plasma? So I've used.
It depends. If you want to up the power level, you use
Gotcha.
plasm.
Okay, I
Mhm.
haven't done that. Okay.
It's okay. It's fine. But
is our default our max, or does it now like give us an extra one?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I will be sly though. I'll give you a point of mortis if you want it.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
I'll take it.
You
never know. I mean,
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's cool. This
Because
is
she's a doctor, so I don't think
Right.
she would be after the mortis at all. I think she's kicking the butt of the machine, and then she's gonna start trying to do her healing hands, hoping that maybe they're not completely gone and she can help them?
When you blow up the machine, you feel just okay. First of all, you feel that all three feel this gush of plasm. Those of you who want a bit of mortis can have it. This is not usually how this works. It's just there's so much here that's been
Stored.
compressed. Yeah, it's like what do you call it? Drinking from a fire hose. That's what I'm trying to
Yep.
say.
Yeah.
So it just rushes over you. You can feel it, and you see and feel the departure. It's all good though, of these four spirits that have basically been trapped here and serving as plasm batteries.
Mhm.
Mm.
So I think Maya, for you, it would be these people have been suffering and this is ending their suffering.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she wants.
Right.
And
But you
you
can
want to
feel
remind me
them. You see the
just
lady with the broom pass into the air. You see a kid, a 20-something-year-old on a motorcycle. And you see a couple of other older people. You just feel their spirits. They've been tethered to this thing and they just drift away. But
Good.
it's not a bad thing.
Right,
And
right.
Voss lets out a shriek, like, "Oh my God, what have you done to my life's work machine?" Um, and I think at this point, why don't let's just go ahead and what's your exit and maybe just describe it and make one roll. How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
So my exit from here.
So what I'm saying is we're running low on time. Let's just do a
Yeah.
group plan of what your exit strategy is, and then whoever has a good role for that, such as it depends on what you want to do. It could be
Yep.
agility plus stealth, but it could also be wits plus tech. I could see it going a couple of different ways.
Yeah. BJ, you got
Um,
any ideas, BJ? Or
well, you were gonna have him delete the footage, right?
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But I
So
guess
there's
that
no
means we have to
record
go.
of us being here.
So
We
do
still
these
just we
other
just got to get out of the building, right?
yeah, if I get this rush of something, like how are these SWAT guys react?
So
I'm
they,
assuming I still get the rush, right? So it's probably is it a long range? So
yeah,
Darnell
you,
I have
knows too. So
I have
yes,
an
you feel
idea. Is our main concern right now the this doctor's reaction?
your main concern right now is your 2 minute, you've got 2 minutes left in your 10-minute window,
yeah,
and you need to exit this or
yeah,
there'll be a problem. Because Darnell is
Okay.
probably
he
in his
knows.
office aware and is going to be trying to bust out.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we're just kind of trying to wrap this up.
I personally would think we would just leave.
Leave.
Just casually walk out.
All right.
Yep.
I
I
mean,
think
And then
I
walk away with a building exploding behind us like no.
No, well, I mean, I could if I could go to security, I could have trigger a fire alarm and have all the extinguishers go off.
yeah, that's good. You could do that. There's a fire alarm actually in that anteroom in room 4 because this is the lab. Um,
Oh, you
I'll
guys could do that too. But then that's the fire company's gonna come. I mean, I don't know.
but
not
then
saying anything.
they'll find the bodies.
I think the
Well,
bodies
that's
The
true too.
I mean, they'll find the bodies
are
and then
here.
they have to explain why all this happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Be interesting.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, do
I
that.
think I'm going to make this. It sounds like you're trying to convince people as you are quickly walking out the door in your time that you know that you've got left before shit hits the fan. I think trying to keep your cool and convince people that you are where you're supposed to be. It sounds like an
Can I do
empathy
a
plus persuasion.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say, or I could pull I could try a large I don't know if you could do mind trick with multiple people to just say
You need a
everybody,
yeah,
there's no cause for concern. Just don't respond to us.
you
We're
might
just
want to mind
leaving.
trick.
Go
You might
back
want
to
to
your
mind trick the doctor though.
Okay. I
yeah.
think I like this.
I
I think sorry, go ahead.
well, it's more of a minor like you didn't notice that. You know, I think I don't think it could be like, hey, your machine is working. It's not that big of an illusion, but it's more You know,
Minor
you
repair
forgot to
needed
lock,
or something?
don't lock the door. Don't lock the door. You would normally lock the door when you leave. Don't do that. Leave your badge here. But it could also be, I think it could also be about just don't mind us. We're leaving.
Oh, you're the
You,
security
you
people or
take care of
something like
whatever
that.
other
Yeah.
crap is going down. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Why
But I
don't you
don't
go
so
ahead
know
and make that
if I
roll?
had to do that on everybody we passed by, or can I like amp it up and just hit everybody?
So this is where power level comes in. If you want to expand,
Yeah.
then, I would say I'm looking at the distance chart real quick just to make sure this is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it medium range. And what is the
Mm-hmm.
normal range on that power?
Medium.
Okay, so if you want to bump it up to 100 meters, that will be
Uh-huh.
one plasm you have to sink in to make it a larger area of effect.
Okay. And
Uh,
remind me how Morse works,
I'm sorry, how what works?
since we picked one of those up. Mortis.
You can use mortise just like plasm. It's like an extra
Okay.
plasm that you can just carry alongside. You can piggyback on your own plasm. However,
Mm-hmm.
size who check you out for plasm, if that's what's going on, they'll know you have mortise, which is kind of considered, ugh.
Okay.
But
But
yeah, for
it goes
now,
away if
it's
we
you can
expend
use
it.
it just like regular plasm.
Okay.
And
Well, then
that
I'm
adds
going
a
to use that
dice.
instead of
That adds a
as
dice,
a
or
die.
It raises the power level. So if you burn a mortise, you simply raise the power level of the effect. So in this case, it's simply making it bigger. Um,
Okay.
let's see, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. So power
Because
level
I'm
is
thinking like it's kind of like temporary hit points in D&D where it adds to what you've already got, but
yes,
you spend it and it doesn't come back. But while it's on you, people that know what it is are like, "Oh, gross!
that's it exactly.
You've been okay, all right." Yeah, I'm gonna burn that one that we picked up.
Okay. And the way power level works, by the way, it doesn't add an extra dice. It's just a measure what you spend, and you have to tell me how many you spend before you roll, and your number of successes. So if you spent one plasm point and then rolled two successes, that would be power level 3. Does that make sense?
Okay, and I'll
So how many
spend
plasm are you
Mortis,
going to
and I'll
spend?
um, how many can I? Is there a max to how much we can spend?
There is not.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn the Mortis and spend 2 more plasm.
All right.
Hmm.
So you have to get at least one success for those to add to your success.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 dice, and then my stress
stress.
die,
stress.
which I've avoided stress so far. So
Just
let's see
wait.
what happens. There's one. My stress die is a success, and
Okay.
I have 2 other successes, normal successes.
All
So
right. Now
three
this is how this
altogether,
works.
including.
Since you rolled at least one success, in your case, you rolled 3, but you have to announce, you're burning the plasm beforehand. You're burning
Yeah.
a total of 3 plasm. That's going to make a total of 6 successes. Your effect is huge. Okay. What does that look like? Maybe describe that for me.
I think did we do the alarm?
I think we do the alarm, and if I
Okay,
can,
And
so
if I can trigger the fire extinguisher on the way out,
so
and
there's an alarm triggered, but we just kind of walk out and people are just sort of like focused on that, and it doesn't even register that we've just kind of strolled out the front door to anybody.
Okay. You are exactly where you're
It
supposed to
doesn't seem
be.
weird to anybody that they, after the words, it's like, oh, they must have left. We were so busy doing our jobs, we didn't even remember see him leaving.
oh, and now there's a fire. Oh no.
What's Dr. Voss done? It's his fault. It's not yours.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, he might remember we were in there trying to tell him to turn the machine off, but
No one's gonna
yeah,
believe him.
yeah.
now they're going to be highly focused on the fact of why do you have all these decedents here?
Yeah. Dead bodies, blown up machine.
Yeah.
What exactly happened here?
Yep.
And a fire.
And a fire.
So what do I do? I need to roll anything for George to
And if
erase
there's
the
any
footage?
follow-up
Okay.
inquiries, it's going to be like, clearly we can't invest in this kind of
Yeah. Yeah. We'll send.
incompetence.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that would could sink the
Your father
company
will
too.
be very disappointed if we recommended this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You get out, you get your car,
hmm
you go to the airport,
Yep.
you fly home.
Yep.
You make it back to your cell and breathe a sigh of relief.
As we're leaving, can I call my pager and put in 911 with the phone number to the area for him so that he
Okay.
knows something's up?
Okay. Maybe as you're walking out of the corridor in 3, 2, and 1, you hear definitely the sound of him trying to beat the internal door down
hmm
because he's locked in his
Oh,
office.
Yeah.
That was
oh,
really smart,
Tom.
by the way. No,
Both of them
Tom
are.
and Darnell.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he left already.
No, he was in his office taking a meeting.
It would have been
Oh.
nice
Yeah.
to see that smug look on his face turn into utter rage and confusion.
Yeah. Oh, we probably have that on camera.
You probably do. Yeah, and George, you had George, like I said, George is putty in your hand. You told him just to cancel out that footage and delete it, and he's like,
Okay,
no problem.
I'll take a copy.
Yeah, he's like, do you want me to put it on a flash
We
drive
should
for
put
you?
Oh,
that
thank
up
you
on
so
the
much.
internet.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, we can as a contingency, we could, but anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe Oracle would like this too, right? So,
Oh yeah,
okay.
So
Right.
why don't we pull up the experience points and let's walk through this.
Okay.
Okay.
But I do have stop share, right? Stop share for now.
Yes.
And it's always good to look at that because it's always
Mhm.
Where is the XP thing?
I put it in Discord. It's a
I,
few. It's a few pictures up.
yeah. It says experience points, and it says number 1, did the participants in the session, you always get at least 1 XP.
Yeah,
So
I'll
y'all
share
got
again.
one
Did you
for.
participate in the session? So we got 1.
Yep.
Did you use psionics to make a difference to a PC or NPC?
Yes.
You
I think
did.
so. I think we all made somebody
We all did
buff,
that.
or we all were doing that. Did you learn something new about the world and what?
I don't.
I think we learned that ghosts can get trapped by technology,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's interesting.
or like there's a whatever this technology was can effectively keep someone from
passing on. Yeah, it's concerning.
You also
Yeah.
learned something else. Think about your
Um,
conversation with Mr. Darnell.
Well, I mean, we learned that he knows about the Oracle.
He asked you about something called Oracle
We
Delta.
learned there's something out there called
Yeah.
Oracle Delta.
Yeah, but I don't think we work with Oracle Delta, do we? No.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Okay. So if he remembers anything, although BJ did get a 6 on his dice, I don't know if that blasted through his protections, but if he remembers anything, he'll think it was Oracle Delta, not our cell. So
Right.
Yeah.
oh, because maybe
Yeah,
the
so
other
yeah.
the other people, the other group that went in there might have been from Delta.
Yeah, there's somebody else that came and
Yep.
tried to invest that
Yeah.
he thought we're working for Oracle Delta.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
All right,
motives
good.
it didn't complicate the session, it just sort of played out.
Go back to 4. Did you protect or preserve the
Yes.
cell? No, not
Eh,
well.
I think we
That's
did.
okay. If that's referring directly to like your safe house. Did you build on or improve on it?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. No, that's
Oh.
a different question. Different. No, my bad. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. I'll give you that one. It's number 7 I'm thinking of. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So number
well,
5
actually,
is, did your motive, your trouble, or any of your relationships complicate the session?
Amy's
I
did.
don't-
Amy, maybe. I don't know. What's your motive, Amy? What's your motive?
Solving the unsolvable?
Oh, okay. No, not really. Okay. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Mine is to maintain the balance. And my trouble is torture, so that didn't come into effect.
Mm-mm. Thank
And
goodness.
I don't think our
know.
relationships ended up complicating the session at all.
No.
No. Okay.
My motive is communing with the dead. I did that, but it didn't really cause a problem. It actually
Helped.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, number
That's
6.
cool.
Did you perform some sort of extraordinary action?
BJ did. Jake did.
Well, I think we all did. I think Carl's Jim Bro moment was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll give you all one for that. Y'all did a really good job.
Mhm.
Number 7 is, it probably should read, did you improve the hide? In other words, much like in Mutant Year Zero, you reinforce, you do something for your haven, or in Basin, you do something for your castle, so on and so forth. So that
Mhm.
really didn't come into play, although, it could, but not at this moment. And
Mhm.
what 8 relates to is a stat we're calling heat.
Mhm.
And it's essentially, did you go out into the middle of a busy street and like telekinetically lift a car and throw it at somebody? That is blatant psi power.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we didn't
No,
do
we
that.
were. I
So
think we
the-
try to be as subtle as possible
Ghost
and
I
not
think you
use.
did
the
too.
machine was still kind of like not exactly clear what had happened. He just knew it.
Correct.
Like yeah, it wasn't-
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think that was particularly blatant. I don't think you try to cover your
Okay.
tracks, you erased your presence.
Mhm.
You were not flipping people over tables with your psi powers, anything like that.
Yeah.
So how many
Mm-mm.
did we come up with? 1, 2,
5.
3, 5. All
5.
right.
5.
5
Nice.
XP.
Nice.
Yay.
Thanks, guys. And can we take just a couple of minutes to debrief, when we can do this off the air? It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds good. And thank you so much for running, Dee.
That
I
was
loved
great.
Thank
the
you. That was
game.
really good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
All right.
So,
And oh yeah, I do that.
yep. So to our viewers, good night
And
and
good
good
rolling.
rolling.